Welcome, I'm your theloladass. So today I'm gonna bring you gameplay of League Manager 2022 Early Access. So this game on Steam it had the date for next year, but then they released it today like that, like whoop. And it's a game that interested me because it's about esports. Of course, it's more resembled to League of Legends because it's easier to do, because nothing like hard to do like Dota. So I see why a lot of developers are doing like resembling to League of Legends. So this is like Football Manager, but with League of Legends, with esports, right? So it's one thing that I talked about Teamfight, not Teamfight. It was Team. I don't remember that game now. I think it's Teamfight Manager. I think it's like that. It was a very good game, but it had certain things that weren't like esports, because it was a team deathmatch. So in here, what they did is like, okay, let's put everything how it is in League of Legends, right, on the esports, and let's do like Football Manager. And it's interesting how it is, but of course it's still early access. There's a lot of things that are missing. There's still a lot of bugs. I don't know how many people are doing the game, if it's only one or is it a small team, right? Can be 10 people doing. The team is from South Korea, and the developer and publisher AJ Soft is the developer and publisher. So they are doing this like to see how people react, if they like it or not. Yes, people on Steam pages are already mixed, because people want to be immediately resembled to League of Legends esports, right? Like, oh, pick and bunch, and next they need to understand that it's not easy to do something, because you need, it's like if it's a small team, you need to start from something, and they already did certain things good, like okay, that doesn't have pick and bunch, because they explained that now on Steam page doesn't have saying they don't have saying what is on early access, but when I saw, they say that the pick and ban phase they will add on next year, because for now you only pick champions and it's done. They don't have real names from players, because they don't have the rights to add that. But it resembles a lot, and if you are a fan of esports, you're gonna enjoy it, because you can see it resemble to Football Manager with esports. So let's start new game in here. Create a new team. So as you can see, database from 2021, very good. You can see that China, Europe, America and Korea. You can choose where you want to start. You can see that if you pay attention to League of Legends Esports, this is LEC, LCS, LCK and LPL. I go for Europe. Next. Please choose the team. So of course, like I say, they don't have the real names, because they don't have the rights for that. So you can see Lion Europe, that is Mad Lions. Rogue Europe, Rogue, of course. Gamers 2. Force, I think this Schalke 04, that they don't exist anymore. I think this Fnatic. I don't know. I don't know. Excel, Astralis and Vitality. So you can see that's easy to understand. So let's go for this. While considered best team in Europe, you can even know that this Gamer 2. Easy to understand. So you can see, like in Football Manager, team income 2,025,000, team fame prestige 1,000, sponsor, you don't have any sponsor in here. So you choose the team. Please enter nickname, because you are the coach, don't forget about that. And let's put, wait, this enters like immediately like this. Okay, only to know. Check, the nickname can be used. Okay, let's start. Would you like to start the new game with these settings? Yes. So you can see immediate resemblance to Football Manager. It's easy. If you play Football Manager, you will know how everything works. But of course, with Football Manager, you need to choose the leagues that you want to exist to hire players. In here, you only choose the league that you want to start to be the coach. Doesn't have a tutorial, nothing like that. So in here, spring season, how it's called, MSI, summer season, and world championship. Of course, it shows its season in here is by written because it's season instead of his season. So you have your team. So let me see only one thing. Try to see team info, key player, XAP, that's caps. You can see his favorite, it's SAP, but you understand me, that's caps. The favorite champions. You can see me the champions that are similar to League of Legends. More. In your league affiliation, that's Europe. Okay. So you don't see the other players, right? You only see your key player, it seems. The finance, okay, that's always good. So you can see here the coach that was Garbs, I think it's like that. It was called Nelson and Duffman. That now they don't be in here. Delegation, what does this mean? No, not gonna mess with this. Okay, players. In here we have XAP, we have SAP, Reckless, that is Reckless, Mickey, Woodner, Janaknus, and then this that guy that's always on the bench that never plays the fucking game. So we have the state, that's good, like Football Manager that say if they are very good, bad, not bad, saying what their positions, cool, physical strength, okay, we need to pay attention to this, satisfaction, okay, kills, deaths, assists, okay, and KDA, perfect, okay. Let's see more. We want this home to see everything, okay. Scout. Okay, so you can hire buy players from everyone, okay. Of course, these shows capabilities, transfer fee.
By Faker.
Like immediate go Faker, but it's hard to know the name. We can hire coach too, okay. And what is this con? There is no player to contract, there is no coach to contract, okay. I'm only seeing everything, let me see. Faker, oops. How they will put Faker, because you can't, that's the problem, it's like...
Go to no, but even the name of the teams.
Nah, it's gonna be hard to know how works, and I'm C.
It has to be true there, it can't be there.
Showmaker, it is. Of course, the names are not real, of course. And there's a lot of some people that criticize the names, saying it's like, come on, dudes, you know that they can't have that because they don't have the rights to have the correct names. Shovi, Denoib. Oh my god, this is amazing to see. Wait, huh? They don't have it. Or if they have it, it's hard to know. Shizuk. If they have it, it's gonna be hard to see it.
You can find the team.
You can search for team, but I don't know how they are in here. Okay.
Can you put like the cost?
No,
From
only
the higher to the lower.
No, I think not. The only thing is this.
No. What about
this on top?
estimate transfer fee?
This lower, Wish, Showmaker, Doimba. It's like it was Naguri. It's like Canyon.
It doesn't exist.
It's like it doesn't exist, Faker. If it exists, I'm not seeing where.
No, it doesn't exist.
It's like it doesn't exist because you'll be in here. You'll be in here because Viper, Shovi, Showmaker. So I think they didn't put because can exist some problems. Okay, but it's like you don't search for players. You can scout only. It's like not like Football Manager that you can scout a certain league to find a promised player. Is what I'm seeing. For what I'm seeing is that like that you don't find, okay. So tactics, team preparing already, okay, lane. Okay, this automatically, okay. So next, so we have 11 match schedule. Fourth match schedule, open X practice match, okay. But personal training, okay, we have these. Broadcasting, say how many hours they can broadcast. Special management. What the fuck is this? Wait, what is these two? This money and this prestige, maybe. Okay. Okay, personal training. What is this? Overall balance type, technical focus, mental intensity. Okay. Physical strength. They are very good. Like I can see these being kind of confused for certain players that never play Football Manager. I think they should have a tutorial first to explain at least this, right? Like what means overall balance type. I think is everything, right? But how I can see that is we can see it's like this. So okay, Jean, Sienna, Severe, Vayne. Come on, dude. Come on. Okay, but we want this to advance to see how the gameplay, how it. So select the player, right?
Top lane, jump.
This top lane, Wonder. I need to drag. Yes, it's dragging. Jungle, where is Yankush? Yankush. Wait, are they saying that the overall of Yankush is 68? It's like, what the hell happened to Yankush? So mid, we put caps. We need always to press to go to the other position. Okay, and support. Okay, so in here you can see always their value, their favorite champions, their stats to know how it is. Okay. It's like Young only knows how to farm, of course. Wonder is like what is best, mental and judgment, it seems. Reckless is only knows how to farm, and the support is balanced too. The sound is loud, but they say they are going to fix the sound, because even if you lower the sound, it's always same volume, because they're gonna fix that. Okay, so let's start here. Wait, they say they didn't have ban, but there is ban. They say that didn't have ban. Couldn't we study the players, the enemy players? Interesting. No, they don't have all champions. Okay, that's good, like to know they don't have all champions. Okay, let's see what they called. Like I like the image, but there's some things that they need to improve yet. There's certain things that they need to improve, like seeing the enemy team, or if you could see, I didn't pay attention to that, but seeing the enemy team, how they were, make your place to learn new champions at the same time. So there's a lot of things that they still need to improve, but it's a small team. It's a small team, because I don't know what they are good or not. So that's the issue. Okay, so Young it was good with Elise. They one thing too that they need to do is, if they're gonna add patch notes for the game, right? Like inside the game, they need to say what changed for the champions inside the game. That's one thing that I will say to change. Okay, for so where's LeBlanc? I can't see her. Oh, it was banned. What was he was good with? Caps was good with
Def.
what? Def, it is. Okay, so they are ready for jungle, mid, and they have Vlad in here.
No, that's not Vlad.
It's Vlad. Varj is this. So they don't have jungler. Take out Karch.
Probably gonna trade. No, but Vlad top. That's Nidalee.
This Nidalee, this is Fizz.
Take out another this year.
Yeah, it's better to take out this maybe Varj or Sienna. No, we want to get Sienna in there for our Reckless. The problem is to know what champion is more strong in this patch. I know it's me. Let's go for Shaya. They go for Caitlyn. That's easy to know if you play League of Legends. Where is Hakan? Where is Hakan? Someone banned him? No. It's here. My Mickey only knows how to play with Hakan. So now this, if you want to switch, is showing that you can pick for other players. That's always thumbs up. And now you see like this.
That's really well done.
So you can put speed if you want, like to be super fast or not. You can see the farming.
Oh, but you don't see on the map.
No, you see where it's happening, because you know is this like Football Manager, right? But of course, Football Manager you see. In here you don't see. You only see what's happening.
You don't see the characters like tush, but fighting.
You don't see them fighting. Of course, they can do that in the future. I will say that it will be very good.
Yeah.
But for now, it's like you need to understand. It's a small team. It's not easy. That you can see that it's League of Legends. The Drake, Ocean Soul, Ocean Drake, Rift Herald. If you pay attention, he says what's happening. Yes, we got the Ocean Drake first. Nice lot. It shows in it how much Drakes you have. It shows when you destroy turrets. Whoa, I already destroyed 2 turrets in the mid lane. God damn, what happened? The red team doesn't know how to play? Noobs. Of course, it's Excel. They suck. Yeah, they suck. Look at this. I'm destroying them. Alright, I have 2 drakes.
And be toxic.
Noobs. Spam. What I'm gonna say to my team to write noobs. But of course, like I don't know how much the IE is smart or not. Because if you play Football Manager, you can put how you want the IE to be smart or not. So that's I won. Okay. Of course, this is a practice match. But on MVP it shows who was the MVP. That was Reckless. But on Football Manager you can say if you want the IE from the computer to be more. It would be good, right, to give you competition. I think in here maybe they need to add that for the play. Okay, say okay. We need that. Player replacement. What? So it's best of 3. It seems so. They put best of 3, so I don't need to switch nobody because yeah, they always stay like 100%. Okay, so it's best of 3 that they put because it's a practice match, maybe. Okay, so let's go through with our bans. They spike too. Victor in here. So let's let this pass. Let's take out Renekton. Maybe because it's a pricey match, they put to choose best of 3. Maybe can be like that, right? Take out Nidalee here and Karch. No, let's take out Caitlyn for them. I think I should let Caitlyn because I own it. So pick LeBlanc first. Okay, they went again for Vladimir. And I don't know, this maybe is Gangplank, I don't know. So for me, let's go for Elise again, for Yankush of course, and for ADC, let's go for Reckless. I'm gonna pick again Shaya, because why not? Ooh, they went to Zeth. Okay, interesting. So they are trying to go to assassins. So let's take out Pike. And already take out one ADC. I can take out. No, I'm not gonna take out Jax. But maybe these Lulu. Maybe. I think they should give us option to see the champions, everything like that, to know. So let's see. We need for a top laner yet and support. So I go for Hakan first.
Don't forget you can choose the positions to see the.
Yeah. I know. You can see the position of each champion if you want. They went for Ezreal. You can see that's Ezreal. It's easy. Of course, the face is different. So it's me that need to pick for top. Okay, it's for top that I miss, so let's go for Jax. I think this is Jax. So, how you trade? Drag? Okay. Okay, like this. Top, jungle, mid, ADC. Okay, but like I said, they need to put a tutorial for the player to explain. There's sort of things that they can improve, but they have time. They have time for that. In the end, I will say like what they need to change, like giving the feedback is what I'm gonna say. For now, it's like I want to take the chance to see how it works instead of like only saying everything. Yes, showing here the character, how they are behaving like that will be good too at the same time. But they can add that, it's things that they can add in the future. It's nothing like important immediately. Because for now what they want is the feedback from the game, the mechanics only. It's what they want. But I don't understand why practice match is best of 3. It's always good that they already put this if you want to be fast. Nice, we got first blood and we got the Drake. Of course XL sucks, you can see, like, come on dudes. Nice. Who died? Caps sucks with LeBlanc and his best champion, come on. He lost to who?
I guess.
I don't know, is this? Maybe Graves. I think it's Graves because he's playing on jungle, so it's Graves.
Yeah, that's good.
It's good that seeing in here says Team Blue has avoided the gank to say that okay, we avoid the gank. Okay, that's amazing. Showing you the levels that our champions are. Oh, it's a thumbs up. Yes, people can say, oh, but it will be good to have casters commentate the game. Yeah, I can say, okay, yes, I understand, but even in Football Manager you don't have that. So why you want that on this game too, right? If Football Manager that exists years, they never add commentators, why in this game they will add, right? So sometimes people want certain things for certain games, but you need to understand that if Football Manager never add it, why these games will add? Oof, it's going bad. We already destroyed top, mid and bottom towers. Of course they lost the both. Whoa, that's cool. Showing a double kill from Reckless. Whoa, Elise getting a double kill. Another win. Nicely done. But I think it's because Dai is not like super smart. Is what I'm thinking. I think they need to add or like choice to the play to have a good AI, to face a good AI, right, like that is competing, or at least improve a little bit the AI for the what is strong and what's not strong at the same time. Okay, so let me see my players. It's like, why Yamcha is 68 only? Why he decreased a lot? Very satisfied, so everyone is very good. Okay, can continue in here. Okay, another match schedule, because in here it shows your next opponent, that's Vitality, right? I'm gonna face Vitality, but I can't see the team. I can't see the team Vitality, what the players are good or not. I will need to go not here. I will need to come here and search VT, right? Yeah, I need to come here, VT. way to see is that because for me it shows here, okay, Wonder is good with these 3 champions. Okay, these are trucks, don't forget, these are trucks. Okay, we have listened to only see my champions that are good. It's like the problem of Mick is this, he always good with Hakan. It's like, what? Okay, let's go, another practice match. Okay, take out Elise. Trying to see their players. Well, wait, their mid laner, it's not that Milika, it's these Arnold's. I didn't saw this guy. So crown shot is team fight position. Take out Caitlyn. Okay, they are taking out every ADC from me. They're gonna be first pick. Take out Trash. They went for Renekton. Okay. I can go for LeBlanc. And Weisha, yeah. Did she got banned now? I miss it's like this. It's like a bunny. It's hard to see. Nidali, of course. TF. It went for TF. Okay. Where is Camille? No, like Wonder is better. It's like Camille is in second. Atrox is very good with Atrox. Let me see. I gotta face Renekton, so I think I go for Atrox. Lifesteal. Because you want to see at the same time the passives of these champions to know, right? So that's another thing. Okay, let's see. Take out ADC and support. Take out Mef. They took out Sienna. Ooh, they take out my Rakan. My Mick doesn't know how to play with other champions. I'm fucked. Take out Tash. Okay. So we already have 4 top, so we need to jungle. Where is Elise? I forgot, where is Elise? Is it banned? Elise? Yes, I banned it. Okay. He's good too with Camille, so we can go for Camille for jungle. They went for Israel, I can't ban everything. Oof, now my Mickey sucks with all the supports. We can go for Yumi, right? Let me see. No, because they have Pike, so I go for the Braum. Yes, go for Braum. Okay. Everything is correct. Yes. Welcome to Summoner's Rift. There's a lot of things that I like to play, see the champions to know what their passes, what their abilities are. Like team, it's what Team Fight Manager, right? That game, that's very good. That you can see, that was a team deathmatch instead of thing like this. So it's what I will say. Let the players see the champions to know their passive, their abilities. Let's see, like, okay, I'm gonna face this team on practice match. Let me analyze the team, see what they are more powerful with champions like that instead of scouts, right? Let us do that. Okay, we got already a Mountain Drake, and we got the first blood already because of Camille. We know that Camille is broken even on League of Legends, so. Nice, we avoid the gank. Nicely done, Caps or Sap. But I like this type of games. Of course, they didn't always to improve a lot, but it's always good. Nice. We kill the self-made or self-made. But I think Team Fight Manager had the real names. Why they didn't put here the real names of the players? Because I think they don't have the rights to those names because you can use. Because the names is on game only. It's not the right of Riot. So I think they could lose the names because Team Fight Manager they had Reckless like that, Yankush. So I think they could lose. Well, okay, I'm seeing that Young is very good with Camille, so I go for Camille always. We already have almost the soul, that is gonna be Inferno Soul, the best soul in the game. Of course, I can see some people say, oh, this is not already the same as League of Legends because they are now new Drakes, like that. It's like, calm the fuck down, this is a fucking super indie team. Nice, look at this, one shows double kill or triple kill, amazing. We got the Infernal Drake, we got the Baron, we got everything. There it is, so Infernal Soul showing. It's already won, we already won. Look at this, showing everything. Only to embarrass them. You got Baron and everything, perfect. This was a perfect game, 0 deaths. 0 deaths. Oh my god. Yeah, but I think you can always see this, damage received, gold earned, evaluation score, right, you can see this. But I think the IE is not very smart. I think it resembles in the beginning of, before being football manager, that was how it was called before. Championship manager, right? It resembles a little bit like that, the IE wasn't very smart. So it resembles a little bit with that. Okay, I only see certain champions. Yeah, he's only good with Hakan. If they ban Hakan, I'm fucked. Okay, let's go again. Focusing on at least like self-made and cross-shot, they are the best players for them. So take out the Ash. Because if you see Esports, you know immediately the best players of each team. Yes, you can say, oh, but without now we're gonna have a super team. Yes, but for now it's this team in here, in this game. Take out the jungler Elise, take out Elise from him. There is Malphite. I think this Malphite, if not, is Maokai. It's hard to know this in here. It's hard to know. This is Cassadian, if you can see. It's Cassadian. Take out Jace because of the mid laner. Okay. So let's go for LeBlanc again. They went again for Crocodile, the Renekton. But see, if you see the computer always shows top lane first, then jungle, doesn't do like the play that you can choose random. They don't do that. So that's one thing that I will change immediately, it will be that. So let's choose Hakan before they ban it on the Shaya. Like this, already we have the bot lane. See, they choose immediately the mid lane, they don't choose like, okay, we want for this player. They don't do that, I think they should. Okay, so we're gonna need top and jungle. They need bot, so now I can ban every top and support. If I want. Take out trash. This one thing that I will say too is like make the computer choose for other positions like that. The player needs to think more. Okay, so we need for top and jungle. So let's see, top Camille and jungle Lee Sin, like that. Okay, so trade, because it will be nice to see the computer do the same thing that the player does, like that the player will need to think in other ways. But for now, like they say, even these are early access, but it's like still early access. Try to say like that. It's very early. Very early. like think of this like a beta version, not the early access that other games release, like a better version of early access yet. Because they want to receive the feedback like that on February of next year. On Steam page say 2023, but it's wrong, it's 2022. They will add a lot of content on February 22 of next year. They will add a lot of content. Wow, my Wonder died with Camille. Fuck off. Yeah, because it's against the connector, it's broken. Wow, they got the Drake. They got a Drake. I lost my first Drake, my god. But I like seeing this, the map in here. It's very, I like it. Like the champions, like the drowning of champions, very good. I have to say they have, it's like Camille and LeBlanc, the design. Jarvan in here, like very nice. Spike too. I like it.
And the effects on the map when it's
On the map when it's a double kill, triple kill, nice. But when I stop playing the game, I will say my feedback like that's better. Well, I'm losing. Okay, so it was bad picks in here. Yeah, because they have Pike and I have Hakan. Hakan can't face Pike because the way that he plays. Holy shit! What happened in here? Holy shit, that was fast. God damn. Okay, Baron appeared. Oh, double kill for Hakan, huh? I won. Hakan making the victory. Jesus. Yes, because we know that Hakan has a lot of damage. If you play AP. Okay, nicely. Okay, that was a good comeback. But like, they say in here like, okay, you see the opponent for practice match and you should be able to see the teams, but let's see here players. Okay, very good. In here they should let us see all the players, not the key player, right? Because like, okay, I understand he's the key player, but let me see other players too. Scout, you can always search in here like that, you can see what to ban like that. It's like, we already won against this, but let me see Caitlyn, okay. Let me only see Nook Duke. Of course with Assassins, only knows how to play. You suck, dude, you suck. Okay, okay, always same champions, because the game doesn't have a lot of champions too, so. And the others is Lion. Okay. Wow, he only knows how to play with Lee Sin, and then Graves. Okay. Oh, another support only knows how to play with Hakan. What? Karsi knows plays as ADC Zoe. ADC as Zoe. That's kind of weird. But okay. Isn't this Shinzao? I think this is Shinzao. As ADC, yeah? Okay. Humanoid. Whoa. He's only outstanding with Orion. Not doesn't have a very outstanding. Okay. Naran Chase. Okay. I think I remember all the Shargut. Okay, we're gonna excel. Okay. Everything is good. Same players. This is good. That stays immediately the players that you want to play. Okay. Okay, so here we want to play against Patrick and Nukduk because it's their best players. So take out immediately Ash. They take Jace out. I don't know why. This guy Patrick was good. No, Patrick. I want to take out Zed. Where is Zed? Already in here against Nukduk. Can take out again from Patrick Caitlyn. I don't want him to play with any ADC very good. So for me, I go for again Shaya. It's like I'm dominating with Shaya for hackers. So they go for Renekton. Okay. So I go pick Atrox for my Wonder because Atrox is very good against Renekton. And where's LeBlanc? Here it is. Always abusing of the LeBlanc. They go for Fizz. Wow, okay. Take out the supports. Take out these. And take out SGL. You don't have ADC to play, dude? Yes. Wow, they went to Varge. Even this image of Varge is better than Varge of League of Legends. Imagine that. No, where is Rakan? Oh, they ban Rakan. Oh my god. They go before Braum. And we need jungle. At least he's banned, yes, for Camille. In a certain image I would love to see on League of Legends. It's like, it's easy to see it. Let's see if every position is correct. Okay, everything. It's like, I will say like, Atrox, the image is very good. Camille is Camille, nothing to change. LeBlanc is LeBlanc, only the eyes changed. Not very good, the image of Shaya. Braum is the same. Varge is amazing. This is Leona. If you didn't understood, this is Leona. Lee Sin is only the other skin. Fizz is like eh. Renekton is like eh. Okay, let's go. Boop, boop. Let's go. Yes, double kill with Camille, yes. Wait a minute, my Camille killed in here in top. It showed in here or it showed in here that killed it. I need to pay attention to that because I need to pay attention a little bit where they die. Because it seemed that the fight was in here and Varus and Leona were on top, it can't be. Damn it, we are losing Drakes always. They kill Caps again. What? Wonder? Okay, it showed in here that he died. Nice, okay. Okay, because it appears sometimes that there is fights, so... Whoa, triple kill for Wonder with Atrox. Yes, okay. But I think the towers are easy to destroy, is what it seems like. You destroy quickly the towers. is what it seems like. You destroy the tower so easily. So it's another thing that I will change to make it like a little bit hard to destroy the towers. Because it seems that you destroy easily. Oh, look at rumble in here. Huh. I didn't pay attention to that, to the rumble in there. Where is Ash? They take out. It's like, okay, you can see that the computer starts to learn when you win. They start to learn what to buy and like that, okay. But I think they should. The IE needs to be more smarter, like that. It's not easy every game. Let's take out Renekton. Like Renekton is not like hard, so I think I'm not gonna take out. I'm gonna take out Nidalee. Because if they pick Renekton, okay, they pick Jax. Because I will say, if they pick Renekton, you can counter Renekton immediately with Aatrox. Okay, so it's for me now to pick. Okay. Where is Shy again? Rakan is banned, so I'm not gonna pick for that. Okay, so they are Jax. Let me see what is Renekton. I go for Aatrox again. Because I don't know if Aatrox wins against Jax because of the stun. Whoa, it picked Karch. Okay, so again Fizz. Okay, go for LeBlanc again. Play safe always. They're not gonna pick these, so again ADCS only. No, take out Caitlyn because of the poke. Now they go for support. Take out Trash. Okay. Alright, I have ADC, I need jungle, so Camille. Again. They go for Israel. And Leona. And now I need the support. Let's think. We can go for Braum again, right? Braum wins against her, or it's better Alistar. I go for Alistar, try out Alistar in here. Okay, everything's done. Yep. But there is a lot of things that okay, it's only still early version of the game, but still like make like a computer to see, okay, let me choose for certain player first, like that, then they can switch. The one thing is immediate that, because they pick in order, right, like for top, for jungle, for mid, for ADC, for support. I'll say make the game read like, okay, I want to pick for this, for like, okay, I want Patrick to get a better champion, let me go pick for him immediately, right? The developers should say, okay, we gonna release a patch inside the game like Leo Flash to nerf champions, to buff champions, like that. The player knows, okay, give them the player to see the patch notes too, right? Inside the game, like Teamfight Manager does. Let the player see the teams to see what the players are good playing with certain champions. What I was going to say, now I forgot. Let the player see the champions to know their passives, their abilities, what they do, and say at the same time for the community of the game, right, that gonna play the game, that want to play the game, say to them if you're gonna add new champions in the game too. Like in Fight Manager, they always say we're gonna add new champions through the patch, like that to play new. Okay, they're gonna add always champions, right? New champions to come for the game. Like that, players knew, okay, I'm gonna need to learn the game since the beginning again, because new champions are coming for the game, right? They need here to say even that, if you're gonna add new champions in the game. Like, will the game have patch inside the game with new champions? They need to say that too. And then in the future we're gonna add more champions to the game at the same time. They need to say that for the players. Okay, it was an easy win. Wait. But in here say that I will face Lion. Okay, let me see only one thing. Okay, because he's on 23. He's still on 21 January. Okay. And now it's against the Mad Lions. Let me see only one thing. I want to not choose always same champions. Let's see. Okay, this is good with Jace. Yeah, is this? I think this is Xin Sao. If I'm 100%, is Xin Sao. Sienna, Jean, okay, that's easy. Hakan only, ugh. Okay. Let's see. This is so hard. Whoa, they didn't put Elaoya in here. They put Eled. So Karsi. It was good with Varsh. I needed to see better. Yes, Humanoid, you know, Humanoid has that beer. Take out Trash. Let's take out Gnar because of Unmute. Where is... I know there is Gnar, here it is. Okay, so let's go for Hakan. Because Kaiser is good with Hakan too, so let me steal immediately. Whoa, is this Darius? Is this Darius? Okay. We can go for they can engage a lot. I'm gonna need Shaya. And I'm going for Atrox. It's against that. I go for Atrox first game. That's what I go for first. They go for Oriana, but he doesn't. He's a normal play with Oriana, so it's like nothing like oh my god, scary, right? Let me take out Vayne and Ashe. So. Not scary against the Karsi. Yep. But see one thing. The computer is not showing that it's not smart. He banned now on second phase. 2 AD carries, 1 already pick and AD carry. The game should be smarter to read. Okay, already pick AD carry doesn't need. So another thing that they need to improve. And we need is a jungler. Elise is kinda sucks against this, but I go for it. Whoa. But it's Xin Sao, right? This is Xin Sao. I think it is Xin Sao. Everything is correct for me. Yes. I think this is Xin Sao because how it is the image, even in League of Legends, the image of Xin Sao, but he's like with another skin. Other thing that I will change to in the game is like on Teamfight Manager you can talk for the players to incentive the players, to boost the players. I will say that if the game is always best of 3, I will say between match you should have that talk to the player to boost them, is what I will say too. Because on Teamfight Manager it was always best of 3 and you have that talk, even like Football Manager that one is half time. You have that talk. I will say if the game is always best of 3, put that at the same time to talk with the players to increase their morale. Nice. Get the Drake. You take that Drake. It's like Young's he's only 68, but I think every champ that he plays, like Camille, Elise, is owning everyone. Only with Lee Sin he sucks. Other thing too that I will add to the game is let us coach make the player to learn to play with other champion. Like okay, learn this champion, and like that the player could learn champion and improve. Like instead of being normal with the champion, try to be like outstanding or very outstanding. Like that, it will always be good to change their champion pool. So it's other thing that I will change at the same time. Let me see this. This guy is top laner. Only knows how to play with Gnar. He only knows how to play with Gnar. I don't want. See, the his chamber pool is not big for that benched player. It's like, ugh. He only knows how. He's only very outstanding with one champion. Like, you don't want that. Right? You want the players to learn new champs to try to be outstanding or very outstanding. I'm trying to think in here. You gotta be the first to pick. Take out 2 champions from Karsi. You need to take out from Eloya too. Now because now they put Eloya. What he was good, Eloya. He was good. I think I'm gonna take out Lee Sin. Yeah, he was good at Lee Sin. Where is Lee Sin? It's so hard to see in here. It is because the images are small, but they are amazing and makes confusing too. Okay, again, I'll go for Hakan because Kaiser is only good with Hakan like my Miki. So okay, he went for Graves. Again, he picks only Orianna. Because he only knows how to play with Orianna. Let's go again for LeBlanc. Where is she? No, it's banned already. Okay. Let's go for TF. It's me to ban. So again, ADCs. Because they need to improve. See. Again, banning AD carries when already picked. It's like, they could be more smarter than that, right? It's kinda shame to see that. It's understandable at the same time because still not the game is not improved yet on the IE. Okay, I go for Camille for jungle. Okay, like that. Here we go again. Look, Zoe as AD carry. Right, kind of weird. Why? Right? That's these Jace, not Darius. Now I see that Jace because of the hammer. Because Darius is an axe, not hammer. But I understand, like, the game was to come on next year, the early access was to come next year, because when I found the Steam page it said that it was to come on next year, only in early access. But they now released it. I understand why. I think it's like, people can say, but it wasn't a smart move because nobody knew about the game, or if they knew, they were waiting for 2022, right, to come in early access, and they released it like that. I can understand the players saying that's kind of bad. I can understand, but I think they did. They released it in early access because it's still a very early access. So like that, they can receive a lot of feedback and try to improve already the game. Like that, next year they release more content for the game, and like that they can improve more. Damn, you are losing. It's like my bot like Camille is not doing nothing, and the Gangplank is doing everything. Jesus. And they say that he's very good, very outstanding with Lee Sin. Okay. Yeah, they already have 2 drakes. Oof, already lost. It's gonna be my first loss. God damn. I'm seeing that he's good with Graves too. Like, the game says he's normal, he's outstanding with Graves, and he's very outstanding with Lee Sin. It's like yeah, I already lost. Damn. 7-0. No chance. Damn. And music where you are defeat. Turn on. Jesus. Very bad. Okay, so let's take out Graves from him. Where is it? Where is Graves? Here it is. Okay. If you want make Omanoi to play bad, we take out Oriana and take out Varsh from Karsi. Go for Rakan first pick. You went for Gnar. Lee Sin, you went for Lee Sin, of course. So now, let's see, let's think. I think I'm not gonna pick mid for now. Gonna be like this. Okay, you went for what? Oh, what is this? Now I'm lost. What? Atrox mid. Okay, that's weird. Take out the carries from him. Is he gonna pick against Zoe? No, or this Yasuo, or this Xin Sao. Okay. It's gonna be hard to know what to pick against. So let's see. Top is a Gnar. Is Jace open? No, right? Jace is not open. No. No, it automatically picks. Oh my god. Can pick. Okay. Pick top. Damn it! In there, there's certain how to pick. It went Ahi. Can be like this. It went for Ahi because it's first thing. Like how to face Atrox. And I was searching for Jace for top, but I couldn't find. Let's see if this works. It's like they have the best free for them. I don't know. It's like Humanoid doesn't know how to play with this. It was only with Oriana. But like I wasn't expecting Graves to be like so strong. Nice. Nicely done. We start very well immediately. Nice. It's like Armut is good, is very outstanding with Gnar, but you can see that he can't do nothing because Jax in League of Legends can own Gnar at the same time. He's a good counter. Damn it. Got Drake. You can see that Humanoid doesn't know even how to play with this champion, poor dudes. Nicely done. The problem is until you reach to play on the league, you have a lot of practice match. Like, my god. Nice. Well, Caps is owning with Aria. That was a random pick. At least the music is good always. Nicely done. Victory! Nicely done. Because I was trying to see how to face Atrox and that pick automatically Ahi. Not bad. Because it takes a while to reach until, because it shows in here like the match until you reach, it seems. Because you can see now that I'm gonna face VT again. And then against I think this Fnatic, right? FC. Let me only see the players. Physical strength is good still. Okay. These never shows. Okay. Okay, now say that we gotta face Vitality and then FC. You can see in here. Let me see only so FT. Oh, it's not in here because you can. If you can't see in there, it's better to search out. It shows here that we already won VT. No, we already on the league spring rounds. We already are in there. So I think they should announce that you already are in there because I didn't even knew. Wow. Okay. To Barn. I think they should announce that you are starting like League of Legends, like Football Manager, saying that the league is beginning. I think they should say that. No, that's not Milika. That's another player in there. So like that. Is what I will say, like say the league is starting like that, the player knows that start, not like that randomly. Okay. Okay, so now it's not time to joke, it's time to go real. So go for Hakan. So now it's for real. What is that? Is that Orno? Is this Orno?
It looks like.
It looks like him.
Not Orno, it's not Kent.
Go for this. Always go for the safe picks. Oh, you went for Galio. Okay, take out the SKL2 from him. And take out Trash because of this guy. I don't know if he is good or not with Trash, but I gotta pick safe in there. Okay, so we have Atrox and we have Elise. So I go for that. Got no time to joke now, so it's time to play for real. Nicely done. Let's go. It's time to win. But I will say, like, say that league started like that. The player knows. Okay, now it's for real. It's time to not joke around. Like, okay, let me try out these champions like that. Time to say like it's starting now. It's what I will say at the same time. Yes, people can say, oh, the game is so repetitive, like what you want more. It's like like I say on Teamfight Manager, if Riot or Valve does a game like this, like Football Manager but Esports, the game will be like this. Yes, it will be. They will have more money to do, right? That's the reality. We can't blame. They will have more money. They could do more things. But the reality is, it will be like Football Manager, that the gameplay gets repetitive. Like when I play Football Manager, I can see. I know the game gonna get repetitive. It's gonna be always same thing. Yes. There is some mechanics that are always good because it gives like you have news always about other leagues, right? About players being hired, right? You have that, okay. But you need to think like it's a super indie team. They are starting with their first game. They need to receive feedback. They need to know what to improve. Like yes, you can say, oh, but they are Football Manager. They could see that through Football Manager. You need to think like Football Manager and Esports are different because one thing is football, right, where you have a lot of information, right, like the contracts of the players, the money that the clubs have. In here on Esports, you don't have the same information that you have from football. So even the money that they say that we have, it's only estimative. Only it's not real money that gamers should have or Vitality have depending on the team. So it's like you need to think about that. Let's see in here what champions you can play or not. Okay. So it's like you need to be careful with that because a lot of people criticize like randomly without knowing how indie teams work because they don't. You need to think like indie teams. They don't have a lot of money. It's what you need to think first. They don't have a lot of money. So it is what it is. So only making this game already. This already a win. Like because they can receive the feedback and they can say, okay, we know already what to improve. And that's one thing already that you can say, okay, it's good that they know already. They can improve in future patch. And not only that, even on future games, if they do, like even if this is the first game, like when I play Championship and Football Manager, they weren't always very good. They had a lot of problems, but during the years they improve a lot. So, like. You need only to give time. You only need to give time for them because in the future they can improve a lot. Because when I was Championship Manager, right? Championship Manager, when they were with Sega, right? Or I think it was when they were with. No, but when they changed the name, it was for something because it was something that they left. When Championship and then become Football Manager.
So there was Championship Manager too. There were two.
Who are gonna pick? Oh shit, there is no Addis, yeah? There is only SGL, right? Yep, only SGL. Oh, there was Mef in there. Wait. Oh no, I already have Shy, yeah, I need to pay attention to that. The image is like so confusing. Now we are fucked. So SGL can be top. This was a bit, but like Football Manager, when they changed, like you could see there was still certain problems, but they improved it. In this game, it's the same thing. Like even 14 Fight Manager. They improve a lot, but doesn't mean that they're gonna continue with the same type of game. Sometimes developers want to do other type of games. Maybe the team want to do like Football Manager, being the Esports Manager. You can say, oh, but they're gonna take a while to improve. You never know. They can try to contact Riot or Valve and say like, oh, we want to make an Esports Manager with you, like say with Riot, because they already have the idea in here, right? And Riot can say, okay, we're gonna help you. And it's like you can have then, instead of calling League Manager, then they can have League of Legends Manager. If I'm only saying if they contact Riot and Riot say okay, right? This is only our opinion. because then with the help of Riot they can put all champions correct, like the image of champions with all the players. They can put the names of leagues, right? They will have the knowledge of the money that each team has, so a lot of things. Of course, the problem is they need to contact Riot, and then Riot want have to add that to the portfolio. That's the issue always. So, because Football Manager, it was like they did it and they start to increase because Sega was saying, okay, your game is good, and even then they had the sponsors from Premier League like that to help. So in here it's the thing, they only need to reach to Riot or Valve depending who they want. I see they want Riot, right? They reach to them and say, you want to make a sports manager from your game, and they say okay, the developer continues the same, but then the publisher will be Riot. They can do that. Of course, people can say, oh, but what proofs do they have to show that? They have proofs in here, like showing that they know what they are doing in terms of champions, like that. They all need then is more support. When they say support, it's money, right? This is what I'm saying. Rex player report. Rex prophecy on Shia has increased. Okay, because I play a lot with Shia. Okay, that's good.
League rankings.
It is to show where am I. I'm in here to set and win loss for 1 because I lost 1 game, but it was 1-1 and then I won 2-1. Okay, so I'm in third with a 4-1 score, and then these 2 teams are in front. Hogan, I don't know what this means. I don't know who is this team. Megano, I don't know who it is, but I'm in here. Okay, it shows in here, but these start all log, right? Because each team has, like it shows in here, 2 wins.
It's basically 2 games.
We already did 2 games against 2 teams. So it was against, this was without, so it was against Mad Lions. In here shows Springsteen ongoing. In here shows how MSC, that says D95. That say how many days it's missing, 95 days, maybe. Why it shows in here first 3 wins 0 loss, like the last 3 games, because like I won, then I lost, then I won, now that I won. It's okay, can be, maybe it's like that. It's kind of confusing yet, but they can improve the UI, they can improve that. You can say that there is a lot to improve yet on the game. Because in this shows league reputation, we are first in league reputation because gamers should, and world reputation we are second. Like I don't think that gamers is like second. Okay. So now we're gonna face Fnatic. I think it is Fnatic. So it's FC. I need to see the players that they have. Yeah, FC is Fnatic. Okay, let's see. Well, upset. Who is this champion? Is this Kai'Sa? I think it is Kai'Sa, right?
I don't understand that.
So let's see, Mev. Okay, so take out Jin. I will say take out Jin and SGL because I only picked that. Niski. Okay, take out one of these. Who is this champion?
Vacant.
So this is Yasuo. Because mid. Okay.
Oh, that's vacant. All of that.
Ilisang, oh my god, he is so good with every champion. Oh my god, it's gonna be hard. Weepu. Wow, yeah, they say that Adam is normal with Renekton, what is his best champion. They need to put this in here. His best champion, come on. Okay. I think I have the champs. The problem is gonna be to upset. He has a lot of one thing that's good, one thing that I'm gonna show, one thing that is good in there too is the grow ability, that is to how to grow, when, how much they can reach. Okay, so is Jean? Where is Jean? Help me to find Jean. This master here. Here is Jean. Take out trash. Whip was good. Whip. Damn it! I forgot what whip was good. Because the champion that I saw, it's like kind of weird to know. But I gotta take out Jace. Where is Jace? In here. To take out from Niski. Okay, I don't know. It was easy to know that he was going to choose this. Okay. Hakan. Shaya. But it's like, okay, it showed that Shaya increased for hackers, right? But how I see that, what type of champs are increasing, right? That's a thing that I would like to know. That's one thing that I would like to know too. It's one thing that I would like to know, but oh well. Camille. Okay, that I think that's Kaisa and Leona. Okay, let's think how to counter a fucking Aatrox in here. I think we don't have champions to counter Aatrox in the game. I go for Jax.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift.
I think there is no way to counter Aatrox in the game, I think, because it's like it's like supposing that they are putting like League of Legends, right? In everything, if it's I'm right, they are like say that Aatrox is about lifesteal. He is all about with his ultimate, with gaining health, Ornn to improve the items, right? Orianna, we know how it is. Kaisa is like needs to farm too, so like Leona a tank. But there is a lot of things, certain things that they need to improve. Starting first or immediate on the IE of the game. It's one thing that I will say immediately. Because even you saw that match that I picked SKL for top lane, I own it with him and shouldn't be possible. It should say like, okay, you are picking something so weak on top lane, you should be owned. So the computer should know how to take the chance. And at the same time, one thing that they should do on improving on the IE and let the play too, like choose the winning side. Like, okay, let's say my team to focus more on top lane or on mid lane or bot lane. And like that, they will always go there, try to help. It's one thing that I will say too, to put. Because look at this, 14-0. They didn't take a chance. Right, like, it's like, of course I can criticize, but at the same time I understand what for now the game is. So it's hard for me to criticize for now, because they want is for us to see the gameplay only. So it's hard for me to like say something hard critic, like say, oh, the game is trash. No, I knew how the game was going to be early access because I read the text that they had on the early access. I read that because now it's not on Steam page, they need to put it again, like that the players can read, of course. But I'm trying to think in here. Weepu. Nah, he's not good with any champ because he was never a jungle, so okay, I could take out Mev. Okay, go for Hakan again. And it's not even that, like, other thing that they need to improve is that, okay, they are picking always, like, I'll say, I'm always picking Hakan and Shaya. The computer, using, if it was more smart, they will ban them already, not letting pick, right, being smart. Right, they will say, okay, let me ban because we are picking a lot, I'm gonna ban that champion. Like on Teamfight Manager, the more you pick, the more they start to ban you, that champion. So it's like, there's always certain problems, right? Let's say the truth for now. But if the developers take the game for real, like say, we want to improve the game, right? I will say that the game can become like Football Manager. I can say it, but for now, seeing it how it is for now, like gameplay wise, very good, but of course, change needed. That's easy to understand. Because if you see, I have the same team that I had before. It's easy to see that. And not only that, let's say, like, why we chose Jace to jungle, right? So other thing that is like, because when Teamfight Manager came out, okay, it was already full release, right? They already had everything improved and they added more things and they explained very well. This game still didn't explain very well everything that the game will have, like patch inside the game, releasing with, like doing like League of Legends does sometimes, releasing with champions, right? Increase the number of champions that you can pick. So it's one thing that I will say, like, say to the players, if the game, inside the game, you will have patch to nerf certain champions and to add champions at the same time. Let the players see the champions, what their passive, their abilities. Let the players see, okay, I'm gonna face Fnatic. Let me see the team, how they are good, what champions they are good with, instead of going scouts, right? More. There's a lot more to improve, right? It's like, but one thing that I will say is like, to these developers is, show this game to Riot or Valve, but at least Riot, because you already have the champions from Riot, from League of Legends. Show the game to Riot, if it's possible, right? Show it, say that you want to work with their game, trying to make a Esports Manager with their game, and I think Riot will accept, because they can see that the idea, right, the idea of the game is already made. They need only to improve more. So is what I will say, like, show the game to Riot, and right, to show the idea to Riot, and take some ideas from Teamfight Manager. Fuse everything, and this game will be perfect, like Football Manager. This is what I will say. Okay, we won, so what now? It's like, doesn't show other teams that are gonna face. I'm gonna end the video, I will say what I think they need to change in the game and to improve the game. So we focus on here on Kobe, Vander and Veteo. No, we can start already banning Lee Sin and Trash. Take out from this show, right? Like take them out immediately. And I don't remember now Kobe what champion was good, but I'm gonna take out Varsh. Okay, they go into Jace. I can go again for my team. Okay, because they choose like only one thing I need to be quick. Only they pick in order, and the ban they've banned like this type of order first, and then it's like for in the first ban phase they banned like randomly, then they will only ban support and ADC. Okay, can go for LeBlanc. Is what they do always. You see AD carry. There you go, AD carry again. Because I already have these 3 picks and they think this top is gonna be jungle and this gonna and this mid. They don't think that it's gonna to be switched. That's the issue. That's a major issue for them. And that's one thing that I will say, like, you need to improve that. One thing that I didn't understood is that they say that the game won't have pick and ban, and the game has. They said like the game won't have. They say that will be late, that they will add, but they added. Like, for me it's good, I like that they added. But when I saw the game for the first time and it was say that it was only next year that will be added, will release in early access, they say that they won't add the pick and ban. That will be in the future, but they added. It's like, okay, I accept that. I accept that pick and ban, because okay, you are doing like League of Legends, right? And it's not hard to do a pick and ban. They only need this to improve. Wait, Kobe was good with Shin. I didn't saw that. Other thing that I will say is show the characters in here in the map. Show the characters only walking back and forth, right? Showing where are they on the map. Is one thing too that I will say to add. Like that you, the player, know where are they moving, right? Like, are they trying to do a split push? Are they only under the turret? Only to know. Because okay, you show this slash like that, but sometimes like you don't even understand why that carry died and is in here. Is what I will say. Because this is like already my first esports manager. It's like the first esports manager game that I play, and they have always things different from each other. Like, it's amazing to see that each one developer that made esports manager, the ideas is always different from each other, and I like that. It's not criticizing, because like you can see a lot of things different, but it's like I will say to these guys, like, contact Riot, take some ideas from Teamfight Manager and add you to our game, and you are like, people will say you are football manager of esports. So that I will say. I'm not lying, nothing like that. It's the reality. Because people can say like, oh, because you want to fuck up games. Nothing like, no. I want to. It's like, I'm trying to help the developers because I want to see an esports manager like football manager. It's like people want one of those games to exist. I understand that it's hard to exist one, because it's not easy, because you need to contact one of the companies of the esports like Riot or Valve, because Dota and League of Legends. But like, it's not easy because you like these companies, like we know Valve doesn't make a lot of games. League of Legends, Riot is releasing games, but it's Riot that reach forward to the companies. So like it's kind of hard to know. So like it's not gonna be easy, right? It's better to say like that. It's not gonna be easy. But I think like if the developers reach to those companies and show their game, right? They show this game. I think they don't hesitate to go. I think. At least if I was a company like Riot or Valve, I will say, okay, the idea is in there. I think people will love. Now I'm gonna help you in terms of financial and advice to improve more the game. Is what I will say immediately. Okay, this is gonna be for jungle. So I go for Jax again. Because on Steam forums there's already players like giving some terms of feedback, but it's not like constructive. Okay, it can be constructive, but it's in Korean and I don't understand very Korean. I put on Google Translator, right? Can be well explained, but for what I saw for now, it's like people say that certain bugs that exist in the game, and okay, it's always good for the developer to understand that, but some were talking about the volume, and they say that they're gonna fix that problem of the volume. Even if you lower, the volume is always the same. They never decrease. It's always the same. That's why it's always loud like this. Damn it! But I think when you are playing early access, and even in this type of game, then it's not only about the bugs, but you need to give more feedback, constructive feedback to help them to improve. Jesus. The Israel is owning my Shaya. Damn it, yeah, they have Graves. But the guy is only good with Lysina. So maybe it will be, like, should be top. Camille should go top and pick Elise, maybe. Only we can get a comeback. We are doing a comeback. For now, bot lane is the same. Like all inhibitors destroy, the bottom inhibitor destroy. We already got our inhibitor back. So the Baron now appears. So it's gonna be a Baron fight to see who gets it. Nice triple kill from Caps. Woo! Now it was hard. Like it was all about Graves and Esrael. Thank God that Caps came back. Jesus. Oof. Oh my God, this calendar. Jesus, and now it's Astralis. Let me do a scout because it's the only way to do it. It's 18. Okay, Magic Felix is good with Vladimir. Okay, that's it's like they don't have Corki, so because the guy is good with Corki, but they don't have Corki, so I understand why. Okay, White Knights. Wait. White Knight is a top laner. Why has Ahri, Lysina, Zed, Vayne? Something is incorrect in here on this player. He is a top laner, so you need to put top laner champions to be better for him. This is incorrect because if you see, these champions are all incorrect, and these are top laners that should be in here. Okay, that's incorrect already. Okay. Jeskla, okay, okay, Israel, This jungler. Okay, I understand why is these champions, because they don't have certain champions in here too. Promisk. Okay, Morgana, Lulu, and Leon. Okay, I'm ready for next game. Okay, so let's start focusing Zesla, so take out this. And in here Promiski was good with a lot. I think I'm gonna take out Morgana because of the binding. Where are you, Morgana? Take out that. White Knight is that it's impossible to know what to ban because he had the like mid laners and AD carries for his best outstanding, so it's like I forgot what this was. Magic Felix was good with. What the fuck? Take out this. I forgot what he was good. Yeah, he's gonna pick Ari because it's his best. So it's like what the hell? Picking me at rocks, I go for Hakan. It's like what I could like. White Knight is a top laner. He's very good with Ahi. Like what? That's it was Vladimir. Fuck, I forgot about that. Okay, take out Leona. Take out Varj. No, it was Caitlyn. He's good with Caitlyn too. He was good with Caitlyn at the same time. Lulu is like okay. Mid laner. I go for LeBlanc, like best thing to do. I like that. Let's see, because in the White Knight they show not top laners that he plays very good, because it's wrong in there. They put like mid laners and they carries very outstanding, and the top laners like normal. It's like what? It's not like that. So you can see that White Knight is wrong in terms of how it is. His champion pool. Its champion pool for White Knight is wrong. So immediate feedback. You need to change the pool, the champion pool for White Knight. Some of these players, like Zanzaha, you can say, but wait, why he doesn't have a very outstanding champion, only an outstanding that is Ornn? Because he was very good with Skarner, and the game doesn't have Skarner. So that's why. Because certain champions they didn't add yet, because maybe in terms of idea like that how to put can be. But I'm seeing that maybe the game doesn't have like patch like Teamfight Manager has, like balanced champions, because you can't see the stats. Because you can see the stats of the champions, so they don't have. But the problem is how the game puts new champions. How they gonna do that? Is by passing time or when the game receives new content? Because if it's when the game receives new content, that can be kinda bad, because you are always playing with the same champions, right? So that's can be like kinda bad in terms of longevity for the player to continue playing. Can be kinda bad, because Teamfight Manager, you are like, okay, I have a lot of the game, the more you play, the more champions are gonna be added, and in here they don't have. If they don't have that, players can be like, okay, I won the World Championship and I don't want to continue playing, I want to wait until they add more content. can happen that.
Victory.
Okay, nicely done. Because if you see, I'm playing always same champions because that is because the AI needs to be improved only. Okay, so let's take out again the trash from Promisk. Take out the Vlad. Where is the Vlad from the mid? It's hard to find the Vlad. Okay, it is because it's the skin that he has in game. Take out Caitlyn from Jesla. Because the problem of White Knight is like, who are gonna ban him? He's like, he doesn't. He's not a player that he's playing. So it's like, I don't need to ban nothing from him. Because he's gonna play with Lee Sin as top laner. Okay, in League of Legends that worked, but in here it's not gonna work. I'm gonna pick Atrox already, only to have him. He goes for Galio because now he doesn't have Vlad, so he goes for his second. So. Okay, let's take out these, and maybe take out. No, I think I'm gonna take out Morgana because of the binding. Of course, in here you don't know, but I think they should give the option to see the champion, the stats. Of course, like that they could nerf them inside the game, see their abilities, like that you will know too. So, but that's later that I'm gonna talk about. Okay, let's go for this. Israel, but it's not. I think it's not his best champion. Nicely done. Here we go! It's try to win! Try to own them! But all other thing that I will add is like on Football Manager you have always news about the other leagues, like transfer of players, like saying what team won in there. I think they should add in here too, saying like, oh, that player was transferred for that team, to that team, like that the player will know, or that team ended the contract with that player, like that the player will know too. So a lot of things that I will change at the same time. Like, they need to pick up ideas from Teamfight Manager and Football Manager. Pick the ideas of those two games and make it in here like Teamfight Manager. See the idea, see the stats of the champions, patch notes inside the game, and release at the same time new champions. On Football Manager, the news saying what is happening on the other leagues. The physical attributes like that decreasing, like that the player needs to try to increase, like putting them doing broadcasting, like those things at the same time, because like I'm not messing with that because the players never decrease. Other thing is like when you do the bar, because like you don't see that, sometimes you don't pay attention to this, to the text. So one thing is like when you do, like one team does the Baron, add like a purple, how you call that, a purple line in here around the champions to know that you have the Baron, like that, because sometimes I don't even pay attention to the text. It's like Football Manager, I don't pay attention to the text, I only pay attention to the score. Other thing from Teamfight Manager is because if it's always best of 3, right? It's always best of 3. Each time that you go, it's half time, you to talk with the players to increase, to boost them. And then of course, like Football Manager ideas from Football Manager saying to your team to focus more on okay, I want my team to focus on top lane. They are focusing more on top lane. I want to focus more on mid, saying that tactics, right? for each game, tactics for where you want to focus. And there's a lot of ideas. Yes, I understand it's not easy to make it everything. I understand, but these only ideas, right? Opinions at the same time. Try to help. But it's like all in playing for right now. I say that is at almost at the same level as Teamfight Manager.
Victory.
Is almost at the same level of Teamfight Manager. But what makes Teamfight Manager better is because of how much advanced they were already in terms of everything, right? In terms of ideas and how it was, they were already a lot advanced. And but this game, if they improve more and more during time, I think can surpass Teamfight Manager. I won't be admired about that. So now we're gonna face Rogue. How much? How much? It's RG. Okay, it's RG. It's like, why is good with Adam is good with Master E? It's like, he's a top laner. Why is Master E in here? Look at the top laners. It's like, why are they here? You know what I'm saying? It's like, all the thing that I like is this growth ability, but they need a tutorial to explain how we increase this. Like my team, my players, like why Reckless was this in here or in here and came to here because it increased, like say because I play a lot with him. If it's that, then a tutorial tool to explain that. We need tutorial to explain how everything works, like even Football Manager explain. Look, and Sama, look at this. Why is not? It doesn't have nothing very outstanding, right? Like. Like Larson is good with Casado, but he doesn't even play with that. Kinda weird. Is this Lilia? I think it is Lilia. I think that's Lilia. Okay. And trash, okay. Let's go. So now saying the opponents that you're gonna face, that's easy to understand. Because you have here this case. It's not like hard to miss that. Okay, take out Lee Sin first. It's like all the army is good with Master E. It's like, gonna ban Master E? No. I'm not gonna ban Master E, but it's kinda weird. Because if I ban, then he go picks a top laner, so I don't want that. I'm gonna take out Lilia from Inspire. Yeah, you're gonna pick Master E? God, my god. You go for this. For Atrox immediately. Need Ali. Okay, Casa, I forgot about Casa, man. I forgot about that. Let's take out these. Take out the trash. Now he bans only AD carries because he's reading only Reckless. And Sama. I'm gonna take out Ezreal. Okay, so we need gotta put these. Go for Elise, and then I go for LeBlanc again, right? Going to Ashe. Okay. Go, go, go. It's like they don't have no tank. But maybe in the game doesn't you don't need to have tanks, right? Because it's a simulation like Football Manager. Okay, they have more money that I am gaining. Okay, that's not very good. Okay, I'm in front already. This to see who goes for first, right? I think it is. Okay, Cloud Drake appeared. Damn it. They run away from the gank. That's not very good. They run from a gank. Damn, they have more farm than me. Like mid and top, they have more farm. Okay, we got first strike. Nice, first turret, that's always good, more money for the team. Nice. Reckless is already in front. Of course, this is not real Reckless, because he won't play like that. Yeah, right. But one thing too, they need is like the towers are so easy to be destroyed. It's kind of weird. Yeah, you can say, oh, but on League of Legends it's easy to destroy 2 towers. Yes, but look at this, how easy I'm destroying. Like I destroyed the bottom lane like quickly. I understand that they want to make the game more faster, right? To be faster, not to be like, oh, so slow that players will fall asleep, right? I understand that. I understand, like, they don't want to be like, I end the game in 90 minutes. I understand that they want the game faster, right? I understand that, but it's like, I destroyed bot lane and it was easy. Yes, I already happened to me that, but I gave a comeback. Yes, that can happen, but like, make towers not be so fast to be destroyed. Is what I will say at the same time. Because being so fast to be destroyed is like, okay, damn it, they ban Hakan. You motherfuckers. Let's go for Shaya. He goes again for Master E. Okay, I can go for Atrox. I can go for Camille. Only has like saying to beat the jungler. Okay, they go for Casa. There's no problem. Okay. Because if you see the stats and have patched inside the game, that's always good because the meta, right? The meta is always changing and like makes different peaks at the same time, and that's what you want for this type of games. So it's like one thing that they should think about. Okay, I think I go for a Braum to tank. Like that, it can't tank. Because it's almost like it's almost impossible to lose, right? It's like you almost always win because you do like these smart picks, right? I pick immediately Shia for bot, immediately like that they can ban. To compute those peaks, and it's like when you do the first peaks, then the compute is always banning the ADCs, AD carries, right? And it's like shows that needs an improvement in there. The AI needs the improvement, but it's like the idea of the game is in here. You can see it. Like the idea is in there. Now it's like giving time to the game, to the developers to improve more, is what it is. It's like, okay, here's the feedback. Now improve the game to be better and better and better. And then like that, when they go for full release, I don't know when it is the full release, because if they remove that when it's early access, they remove that, you don't know when the full release to come. It's like you don't have an idea. So it's like, but if this is what I say, if they don't go like certain comments that people give feedback and they ignore, if they don't do that, I think this game can be the future of esports manager. I even, like on my previous channel, I even talk about that on Teamfight Manager, that they can be the future of esports manager. But the problem is, the developers of Teamfight Manager want to continue with this type of games, or they want to change. And if this AJ Soft want to continue as doing this like Football Manager, right, being the esports manager, I can see the game okay, like that. Like this, I can give the feedback. Okay, apply, confirm. So like, you can see that the gameplay starts to be repetitive, because this only to give an idea to the player, right? It's like I say, it's an early version of the game yet, because when I saw the game on Steam, it was to come on next year only in early access, but they released it. They don't say why they released it like that. It's like kind of weird, right? But at the same time, I can understand why, because it's like try to receive much feedback they can't, right? So first things, on Steam page they need to have that page say that text about early access, saying what the game in early access has, how much time they're gonna be in early access, and what they gonna add in the future on early access and to full release, right? They need that to explain like that the players can read, not start to say that they are being tricked, right? Because they took out that from the page, and like that the players think it's a full release game, and it's not a full release game, it's an early access. More now in game. So first things first, like if you want to be the esports manager, it seems that they want, right? Because this is their first game. So first things, go see what Football Manager has like news about. Okay, you have news, but it's only league results, and Football Manager is not about the league results. They say like they have in top showing the other leagues like results, right, from your league. They should add that in here, like showing from our league, saying who won against who, like that the player can see, right, a table in here like Football Manager. That like when I play Football Manager, I was on the Portuguese league, and it shows every results from the Portuguese league, like that I know who won like that against who. So they need to have that. It is only to show how you are, of course. In news, instead of only being this, of course they show you the results, right? Show who against who they won, right? Okay, but I think they should put like Football Manager in here in top, like that you could see immediately instead of pressing in here. The other thing, in news you should show from every league, right, that the game has. They have the LPL, the Chinese league, they have the Korean league, the American league too. They should show in here in news not the results, but players that were hired to other teams, like that the player knows, right, or players that ended the contract with other teams. So other thing that they should put in here. When the league gonna start, announce that, showed in the news, showed that the league is gonna start, like Football Manager does. When a league gonna start, they say when is holiday stop, they should stay near to at the same time, like that the player knows. More from Football Manager. Okay, for more the players in terms of, okay, it's increasing the overall. You can see that the overall is being increased the more wins that you get. Okay, that's good. I think like when you play games, right, you win. Okay, the state is very good, but I think the physical strength should decrease. They should decrease at the same time because they are playing a lot, like that. They should decrease like that. The player that's playing the game, they will need to do this: the training type, amount of train, dedicated coach, broadcasting, special management, tools, this, because I'm winning games without doing this. So I will say make the physical strength to decrease like that. The player needs to move around, right, to mess with this, with the personal training, with the broadcasting, special management. So another thing that I will say, because on Football Manager, a lot of times you need to mess around with this at the same time. In team, let the players see all the players from your team, of course, from your team. Let the players see his entire players. Okay, in here is finance, if you want to pay attention to this. Coach, that's okay. Delegation, I don't understand this, so I never mess this. Delegate practice most screens to IE. Okay, I understand. Let players participate in practice screens. Okay. Okay, this is only if you want to mess around. Okay, but I will say don't mess around with this because it's better not. More. Put here the league. Like, okay, I'm a European League. Put here the league, or in here, like even this league affiliation that we are on here. Let us press to see the teams that are in the league, right? And to see the players, the enemy players, to see what type of game of champions, not type of game, or what type of champions they are good. Like that I can see, and I can try to ban those champions against those players. Show the stats at the same time. A better tutorial to explain everything, because like not in here, but like in league, to show every player like stats, like okay, I can see every player, like okay, they are good with that champion, like that I know how to ban, like that. And let's see the stats of champions, because like only to see certain play I need to write, let's say VT only to be faster. I need, okay, I'm gonna face VT, I need to come here and see the champion, right? And it's like, no, it's better to have here league. You press on the league and you see the teams, and you press on teams and you see the players, and you see immediately, instead of coming here scouts. So that's one thing too. Explain what means this growth ability. Explain what this means. Like is because I'm playing a lot of times with certain champion that it can increase, or is because I'm winning and trying different champions, right, that increase. Explain that on a tutorial. More, because this is still on Football Manager, try to explain, because on Football Manager you can do that, right? You can press on league like that. So that's one other things to do. Tactics, if this is still not implement on the game, okay, I understand that's still not implement, because they need to make it better, maybe, right, to be better, to players understand how it works. So I understand that. So I'm not gonna complain about this, because if it's still not implemented on the game, I'm not gonna criticize. But that instead of Football Manager, okay, in terms of the manager, the ideas is good. So now on Teamfight Manager, because it's another game that's very good in terms of esports, so that's why I'm comparing this game to those games. So comparison of Teamfight Manager. First thing, let us see the stats of the champions. To see the abilities of the champs, like that they know. The other, put patch inside the game, like that. Okay, passed like 2 weeks, like League of Legends. Let's only say like League of Legends. 2 weeks League of Legends release patch, right? So release patch inside the game too, with sometimes only balancing nerfs and buffs to certain champions, and sometimes releasing one champion, right? Like League of Legends sometimes does. Like that is always the champion pool, like right, the champions always moving around. It's not always same picks, right? It's not always same shit being picked. Then like Teamfight Manager to let us player to put a play to learn new champions, like okay, Caps, right? Let's say Caps. Yeah, he's good with these 4 champions. He's good too with this 2, and then he's normal with this 2. But I want him to learn to play with other. Let me make him learn a new champion, like Teamfight Manager does. That you can make him learn a new champion. Make it that to implement that on the game. Because putting new champions on the game, you should let players to a player to learn a new game, a new champion. More. Jeez, there is a lot more inside when you are seeing the game, right? Put the image of the champions in its position like that. You see if they are moving forward like that. Let the player say to the players to where to focus. Like okay, let's go play only for top lane. Like we want top lane to win like that. We're gonna win the game or with top lane that exists on Football Manager that say play for the right flank that is better always to win. So you can put that. It's not like I would say that is like a priority because you don't need to put that, but it's only your opinion. More. Let the player like Teamfight Manager, you can scout for players. Yes, you have this, right? You have this scout, normal scout, right? That is from every league, but make the player to scout for how it's called, that thing that exists. I think it was in here. Prospects, prospect players. Like make it appear like Football Manager does, that appear random players that you don't even know in reality if they exist or not. Let that happen in the game, like that it can appear like some prospect players. Of course, this for long terms of the game. It's not like no, you need to put now. But like those are my opinions for the game, what they need to improve. These are my opinions. Then for the future of the game, like try to contact Riot or Valve. I'll say Riot because I see that champions are from League of Legends, so I'll say Riot that they want, right? Go try to contact them, show this game, how do you have, and say that you want to make Esports Manager, right? Say I want to do a Esports Manager of your game, and maybe they will say okay, and they will help in terms of financial and advice, right, to improve the game and to be better. So I will say like try to do that, like I say to the Teamfight Manager developers, to try to contact Valve or Riot to exist an Esports Manager, because we only have it's Football Manager and it's for football, and I think a lot of players who love to see an Esports Manager like Football Manager like that. It will always be amazing to see that. That is only like for the future for the developers if they want, because I don't know if it's like they have for Riot as like a mail that is for to talk about if they want to show a game like that. I think they have, and you can always give that like that. They can be interesting. They can be interested on the game too, and to do that. But it's like for now the game gets a lot of repetitive because doesn't have like a lot of things yet. Another thing that they need to improve is the IE of the game, because it seems that it's kind of dumb yet. Like you can see that on the first ban they ban top, mid, support, jungle, AD carry, right? But then when they go pick, they don't pick for their place. They only pick okay. Top first pick is for top, jungle, mid, AD carry, and support. They don't do like I was doing, right? So immediately a change in that too. And then when you are on second ban phase, right? They only ban for AD carry. It's like why? So like they need to improve the IE on the game. Yes, it takes time to improve the IE because you need to do a lot, but I will say you need to improve the IE of the game, because you can see that it's kind of dumb. But this is my feedback. Like, yes, it's a lot to do for now, but they have time. They have time because even that is only the first project, and like Football Manager is released every year, right? And they always improve. So this is only their first project. If they next year, I won't say next year, but other years they release another, like 2023 or 2024, like call it League Manager 24, let's say like that, they can pick up the feedback that everyone is giving and put on that, and it's getting better and better and better. So it's like this. But I hope they are those type of developers that hear the feedback from, like Teamfight Manager they did. They hear the feedback and they implement it, and the game become an amazing game. So I hope the developers do the same thing, like hear the feedback from every player that's posting on Steam forums, pick that feedback, implement on the game if possible, of course, if possible. And like that the players will be like, okay, they are hearing our feedback, the game is becoming better and better and better. Even if this first project doesn't become like the amazing project, they can release another then of League Manager than other here, with that feedback they implement it on that and becomes even better. But takes time. This type of games take time because you can see that no AAA developer is doing Esports Manager. It's only indie developers because they want this to exist. They want, but the problem is it's not easy because you need to contact. It's like you can't put real team names. You can't put real. It seems that you can't put real names from League of Legends or even from Dota 2. It seems like from Teamfight Manager they have, but I don't know like in terms of rules if you can or not, so I'm not going to talk about that. But it shows that the indie developers want to promote that, show it that there is a market for Esports Manager, because these are already the third that I see doing Esports Manager, but they need someone to help them. They need like some publisher to help them financially and at the same time in advice to help them to become better and better and better. Because Teamfight Manager, I think it was only them, right, that were publishing. I think it was only. And even the game was good, very good, they need help from, at the same time, from someone to publish their game, to help them. And this game is the same thing, they need. Because to help them in terms of financial, to release faster the game, to try to have contact with Riot or Valve, to talk, to say if they can do an esports from their game. Because you can say, okay, I will say they should contact Riot, at least because they have the chapters of Riot, so it will be easier for them to make. But sometimes these AAA companies don't pay attention to indie companies because they say, oh, it's a fucking indie company. But they are showing, it's like they are trying to promote Esports Manager for the PC, like they are saying there is a space for that. We need only players to pay attention to this type of games, and AAA companies to pay attention to this type of games at the same time, that someone can help us. So yeah, that. Hope you guys enjoy some gameplay of League Manager 2022. If this game is early access, you can, if you want, you can go on Steam and buy the game. I think it's 17 euros. I don't have 100% sure, but I think it is 17 euros. You can say, but the Steam page doesn't say early access, but it is. There is a small text saying close to 18 euros, but there is a small text in there saying that it's in early access. But I will say to them, like I said in the beginning, they need to put on Steam page saying that it's in early access and showing what for now the game has and what's coming to the future. This is what they need to put, because players can say they are trying to trick the people to buy the game only. So they need to do that. But the game is in early access. If you are a big fan of esports and if you want to play a manager game of esports, and you are like kind of tired of already of Teamfight Manager, I have to be real. If you are kind of tired of Teamfight Manager, you have this League Manager that's equal to Football Manager. And come here, play the game, play a little bit of game, give some feedback to developers, help the developers on terms of feedback, because I can say for sure this game without feedback from the players and the developers hear the feedback, this can be the future of like can be equal to Football Manager but of esports. So hope you guys enjoyed the gameplay and see you guys next time.